you, sir?
Hanging in there, just praying for my daughter, buddy.
How are you, sir?
Hanging in there, just praying for my daughter, buddy.
I'm going to go ahead and bring Mr. Wells on. Can you expound on that a little bit? Because I have not heard anything about that. I don't know nothing about that. I hate that we have to see each other again under these circumstances.
That's what this is all about. Prayers. Thank you for all the support. And I know Don has turned a lot of hearts around.
Trying to do everything the best I can, you know. That was my whole life, was coming home to my kids. Prayers for Summer and prayers for everybody. God bless you, Don.
Good evening. Good evening. How is everyone? I hope everyone is well as well. This evening's segment will be viewer submitted questions and inquiries. One of the things that I want to prompt you to make mind of is the vast logistical spread that these questions and inquiries come from. And so it's really it's a testament to sort of the network that we've all built with the help of Dr. Phil and John Walsh. So it's been a miraculous thing in the makings. I am proud to be a part of it to this point. And when I appraise my own behaviors, of course, I've fell short of the mark, like anyone else. Maybe sometimes, fell the worst. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Mr. Don Wells.
How y'all doing?
Hey, Donnie.
All right.
How you doing, buddy?
Hanging in there, bud. Just sitting here. Probably can't.
our favorite hangout spot, right?
Yep.
Yep. Can you do me a favor, Donnie?
Yeah.
Can you turn your phone sideways for me?
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Cool. But tonight, what we want to go over is some of the viewer submitted questions to rather the website or to his blog spot on Facebook. You comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and pull up these questions. We have a wide array of questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull up the screen share, and I'll drop Don down next to me. Let me hide this. Let's go ahead. Okay, here we go. This is questions and answers, Q&A. Number 1, Summer Wells. Questions sent to the findsummerwells.com official website. Don, how much does Summer weigh maybe now, you think?
Probably by now, about 50 pounds.
About, 6-7 months.
I think she weighed 40, about 40. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. This is a viewer submission from Michigan. It says, not really a question, just wanted to let Candace and Don know I pray for their family daily. Please keep praying that your family is back home where they belong. I just know Summer is out there somewhere safe and wanting her mama, daddy, and brothers. Do not let people's stupidity get you down. There is a lot of us not making accusations. That was from Michigan.
Awesome.
We have a viewer submission from Pennsylvania. They say that they are praying that you both can become whole again and that your family can be reunited.
Awesome.
That's nice. A viewer submission from Tennessee. They asked Donnie, are you still going to church?
Well, I've went a few times, but I've been watching a lot of Unlocking Bible Prophecy 2.0 and working, trying to catch up on bills and stuff like that. So I've been trying to go back to 7 days a week for now. I know I need to go to church. But I just, with everything going on, with our church, I just feel I'm worried for some of the members. Some of the bad stuff on YouTube of people trying to put our church members down and stuff. I just sometimes don't feel like I should go, kind of. I don't know.
Well, then guess what, Donnie? Then their plan has worked.
Right.
If the devil's plan is to keep you away from church, then he's succeeded.
Yeah. Well, we won't let him succeed, buddy.
No, we won't. This is a viewer submission out of Kentucky, Don. They say, how do you keep your faith and hope still high in finding summer? Stay strong, brother.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of atrocities in this world, I mean, people see, a lot of things, bad things happen all the time. There really is not a lot of hope in this world. There is, when Christ comes back, we got 70, 80 years at the most in this world. But life eternal, I mean, this world is nothing compared to eternity,
Absolutely.
So I know if I keep his commandments and I do what I'm supposed to do, I'll be with my family and friends wherever,
Absolutely.
So
that's how you keep your faith.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is a viewer submission from the UK, Don. They said, I don't have a question. I just want to say for the last 4 months, my heart has been with you and your precious daughter. I am heartbroken for the loss of your baby, but I am also devastated for you both having to put up with people's toxic attitudes. I hope you both stay strong in prayers and hope Summer is brought back to her mom, dad, and brothers where she belongs. Please know people love and care about you.
Thank you so much.
This is a viewer submission from Virginia. God bless you. God bless you and Candace. I love you both so much, and I'm so sad for you.
Wow, thank you.
And these, I want to tell you guys, these are organically how they came in. So it is starting at 1 and just going down the list. Nothing has been edited. Okay. We have some viewer submission from Ontario. They said sending lots of prayers. We got a viewer submission from North Carolina. They said, I have family in Kentucky and Tennessee that live in the hollers like y'all do. Some of my best childhood memories. I hope summer is found soon and the boys come home. So y'all will be a family again. God bless. Hugs and prayers, North Carolina.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
This is a viewer submission from Missouri. They say, just know all people don't hate you or miss those things that other people won't mention.
Awesome.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Viewer submission from Virginia. I would like to help you any way I can. I have put out a lot of flyers. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's in Virginia. Viewer submission out of Texas. Viewer submission out of Texas says, I think about you all day, every day, and I pray that today is the day that summer comes home.
Wow. Awesome.
This is a question. Let's see here. I guess it's potentially it looks like a 3-part question, or it's an anonymous. So the question is, Don, do you think summer is alive?
I have no idea. I pray and I hope that she can come home. I mean, But that's all kids all over the world that are cheated out of life or hurt. And it's not just Summer; it's all over the world like this. And I think too. I think out here in our area, I think these people are getting. I think we was just wide open for her getting taken because we're way out in the country. I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying beware, everybody, because I don't know. I think child abduction is on the rise, and I don't know.
Yeah, 300,000 last year.
Wow.
Over 300,000. So that's
Wow.
quite. I mean, if you can imagine putting 300,000 children all together, that's quite a deal. Thank you for answering that, Don. This is another question. Did Summer sleep with you guys or in her own bed?
Um, I tried to get her to sleep in her own bed. The last time that I tried to get her to sleep in her bed, she went in there and she come back with tears in her eyes and says, "But Dad, I just want to be with you." And I couldn't tell her no. I couldn't.
Oh boy, let me tell you, I had to I hand picked a couch for myself because I had to sleep on it because my son, he's taken over the room. He's the man in charge in in that bed, I guess.
Yeah,
um,
pretty much the same thing. Yeah.
yeah, it's a battle to either get them in their own bed or to keep them. I just to make that separation is difficult. Now my son is going on 4, and here he is. He's got the whole bed at night. So this
Yeah.
is a viewer submission out of Kentucky, Don. They
Okay.
said if cell tower data dumps can be used to find bank robbers years ago or to possibly locate a potential suspect in a recent double homicide in another state this year, then why can't TBI consider using it to help locate potential suspects that were near your home around the time Summer went missing?
Okay.
Go ahead, answer that. That's the first part.
Yeah, they have tracked down a lot of people. I hear every now and then of people telling me how the TBI has come to their house and talked to them and everything like that. They are doing that.
Okay.
But I'd say, if these guys were professional or anything, they probably left their cell phone somewhere else. If they're any kind of professionals at all.
Absolutely. I mean, that's not hard to do, and that's really easy to
Right.
adhere to. I mean, so that's a good answer to that. Thank you. This is the second part. I am a firm believer in our constitutional rights, including the Fourth Amendment. However, if the government can use it for things such as above and in the events that took place at the beginning of this year, then why can't it be considered to help find Summer?
I don't understand that, Benny. Do you? Uh,
Well, the connotation is that the Capitol unrest, and
oh,
reading over this, we'll come back to that at a later time, because I don't want to bombard you with that portion of a question if you're not even familiar with what the Fourth Amendment is. So, uh,
right.
we'll move on past that. This is a viewer submission question, Don, out of Michigan. They said, would you allow drone usage around your property?
Yeah. Yes. We've had I don't know how many drones around our property, especially since the leaves have fallen off. We've had a lot of drones flying around looking and some pretty good technology and stuff. Even TBI come out with a special airplane and took high definition pictures of all the terrain for probably I don't know how many hundred square miles and probably have been pouring over all that footage on the
That data.
computer. Yes. And yeah, once them leaves fell, they made sure they done that. Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
Plus, you've had the unwanted drones around as well, correct?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that haven't been so helpful.
Right.
This is a statement from a viewer submission out of Alabama. I think the YouTube channel and this page is finally a way to show everyone that is so concerned in finding Summer that you guys as parents truly do care and want to keep Summer's name out. As long as people are talking about her, the better the chances of finding Summer. We are praying in Alabama.
Awesome. Thank you.
This one kind of borders on this question is, what are the police doing? And I'm going to go ahead and that question. I'm going to not ask that. I don't want a response to that question because I feel like that would interfere with what TBI could potentially have going on. So we'll skip over that one. But thank you for the submission, Ontario. Do you both realize how many of us out here love and care for you? We love Summer and your boys. We have your back.
No, but thank you very much. I'll tell you, if it wasn't for y'all good people, I don't think me and Candace could have held it together. I mean, because we was just so tore apart in every way there at first. You know, I had like 2,500 Facebook friends, and they weren't really friends, I guess you could say. I mean, there were some, but that's what I'm saying. I really appreciate all you good-hearted people, because I'm telling you, I don't think we could have held it together. So thank you so much. That means so very much.
So you did show me you did show me some pictures today that they're breaking ground, right? So there's going to be more work.
Yeah, they're breaking ground everywhere and building like crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's good.
Heck yeah. You know, actually, this is, I know you and I have talked about it before, but, you know, I had a conversation with a gentleman today, and he said, you know, Don could have been an engineer. And I said, yeah, I do believe that you're right about the engineer. And he said, so ask him about the wind turbine.
Oh, yeah.
So can you tell me about the wind turbine, or would you rather save that for another time?
Well, it's just something I've seen on YouTube that they took off right away. I mean, it's just a spiral that sits on the ground, basically a huge, spiral that you always have positive and negative pressure, either on one, no matter which way the wind comes, you always have positive or negative pressure on one side or the other, with a turbine in the middle, that catches the positive on one side and the negative flows out the other. That's all it is. It's just something I've seen off YouTube.
Yeah.
It's nothing that I thought of. It's just
no, but just the way that the way that you kind of translate the science back is just really cool. I do want to talk to you about one thing.
Yeah.
Can you explain the videos that you and I were watching when I was out there?
Oh yeah, they use one of those microwave. What do you call that? They pull out the microwave. I forget what you call it.
The capacitor. Not
the capacitor, but the where they step the power up or step it down. Transformer. The transformer. Okay. They pull the transformer out of the microwave, and then they put. They'll take some
baking soda
and water, put that on the wood, and just put a couple nails on each side, and they flip that thing on, and it burns beautiful patterns in the wood. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. And then they take like crayons, and they'll rub the crayons over the burns, and then it's super cool. Yeah. Dom was showing me, I was like, wow.
Yeah, fill in them spots with crayon in different colors, and then it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Do you you have plans for this Sabbath?
I'll probably try to go to church, but I do have to work afterwards, and I'm just asking God to overlook this for a while, because they're putting me in some big houses, and I'm on my own, and I got to get them done. I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect God in any way. I really appreciate everything that God's done for all of us, and I don't want to disrespect Him in any way. And everything that Jesus has done for us, He didn't have to do what He done for us. But they deserve all respect, definitely. And if this is just...
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, if this is just a small fraction, what we're going through as to what it was like for God in the war in heaven when everybody turned their back on him. Not everybody, but a large portion. Lucifer and though if all those that turned on him and everything in heaven, the Creator, the actual Creator, who give us all life, all the angels life at that time, and he was heartbroken, when they rebelled against him and started this war. And he was just absolutely heartbroken, I'm sure. So if this is just a small inkling of what he's been through, then, I feel, can't imagine what he's been through and why all this is necessary and why, he's going to find no pleasure in destroying the wicked, but it's going to be necessary, so definitely
Yes.
don't be on the wrong side of that at all.
We have someone in the chat here that says missing church isn't disrespecting God, Don. He sees you. He sees what you're doing.
Well, cool. Right. The fourth commandment is, keep the Sabbath day holy, which is Saturday. On that day, you should do no work and all that. So, I am kind of breaking that commandment some, and I'm going to try not to, because that is a commandment. So I guess I have to set an example, and I'm just going to have to go to church and not work. So there you go.
Absolutely. Yeah, I have another question here. They've asked, has Don ever have you personally ever considered any other as persons of interest?
No, not that I'm aware of. I mean, we've thought and beat our brains out trying to think who this could possibly be that took our beautiful daughter, and I think, there's so many different scenarios, but somebody could have just been sneaking around in them woods, and we never seen them, and they could have been watching her for a while. I mean, we just don't know. We have no idea. I wish we did know.
Yeah.
I'd do anything. I'd give my own life if she could just come home.
Yeah. So I'm searching for. Did you happen to hear the audio that Sissy played last night?
Yes, I did. That was pretty interesting. First time I heard that. Wow.
Would you care to give an opinion on what you thought you heard?
That seemed to be pretty clear. But, Jody C's always rambled on about this and that, and I just don't know what to think about Jody C. I really don't. And I don't know if she's just talking, to talk, or if she accidentally slipped up and said something that she didn't mean to say. I have no idea, but I know that y'all have sent that to TBI and stuff like that. So I'm just trusting in them guys to figure it out.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a question that I feel like we've covered, but I can't say that I actually know the answer to it. Is there anyone in the church that may have struck you, a past member, not someone from the past?
No, not at all. Our church members, the Seventh Day, I love them all. They're really good people. I mean, they're just like us. Ain't none of them perfect. Nobody's perfect, but no, for the most part, they're all pretty good people as far as I know. We just don't. I mean, I just don't see. I mean, that in that Seventh Day Adventist church, there's hundreds of kids in that church.
Absolutely.
And they're number one top priority in that church, and that's the one thing I really liked about that church is their kids are number one with them. And I think that's great. Here's
a pretty good question, Don. Are you still to this day currently getting any threats by anyone, whether someone that you know or someone that's anonymous?
Every once in a while, I'll get somebody will text me from an anonymous phone number and say a bunch of crazy stuff or whatever, but I just don't, just not as much, not like it was at first. No, nothing like it first.
Were you ever? I mean, you were concerned about the boys' safety. I mean, you spoke about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was very concerned.
Yeah.
Especially on that hill, I was expecting bullets to come through our house, or whatever.
Yes, thank you, Casper, Miss Howard or Mr. Howard. We are ordered by GAG to not speak about the boys.
Right, absolutely.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts about David Dotson?
Yeah, I've talked to him a few times. He seems to be a genuine, really good guy. Everything he portrays is him. He just seems to be a really good guy.
This is a really good question, Don. Do you remember how deep the creek was the day, in June, with the day she went missing? Do you remember?
One thing I remember about around them days is we had pure sunshine. So I don't think it had rained in a while. So it was probably low or non-existent. And then from 30 days afterwards, it pure sunshine for 30 days after she was a beautiful summer day every single day for 30 days after she disappeared. Because I couldn't understand how I could feel so miserable and be so beautiful. I remember thinking that. Thank you and everyone. Thank you all so much for the cameras, Benny, and your people. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Those cameras make a big difference.
Yes, they do. It gives you a lot of confidence, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah, and
it's like, you can look at something.
Yeah.
I think that's enough questioning for tonight, Don. I'm getting something to eat in your belly. And
Pennington has Tim's got a video that Pennington made about a month ago, and I can't wait for that to be released. It's awesome. And I guess after this weekend or so next week it'll be released. And I just wanted to thank her. She's very awesome. I pray for her that I hope she gets better and she can get out of that bed.
Me too.
With this COVID thing. And I just want to pray for everybody and thank you all and God bless you all, and let's work together. Keep God's commandments. Be in that book of life. It's so important.
That's it.
It's going to be awesome when the Lord comes back. It's going to be awesome. He's bringing His reward with Him.
It's going to be perfect. In fact,
it's not going to be in the mail next week or whatever. He's bringing it with Him. His reward with Him.
That's it.
So just praying for everybody, and thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I want to mention while I still have Don here on video that there were, if you go to findsummerwells.com and go to the section, it will show you what YouTube creators and participants can do to be helpful. And one of the very first thing on the list is to share only family and law enforcement approved photos, right? What that means is that the family approves the photos and then law enforcement disperses them. So they're family approved first. Let's have some decency, and let's start giving these people their privacy back, right? Like they should be able to publicly post, pictures of their family and things without them being pirated and misallocated and misused, right? Much the way you would peddle indecent pictures of a child. These are decent pictures of a child, but they're being exploited for money. So any exploitation of images of children is deplorable, okay? It is absolutely deplorable. So, Don, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and cut you loose, bro. Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you. God bless you guys. Appreciate it very much.
Thanks, brother.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
How are you, sir?
Hanging in there, just praying for my daughter, buddy.